Happy Friday, Tigers. It's February 26th. We hope you had a great first week of the third and final trimester of the school year, and we welcome you back to another episode of your favorite newscast. I'm Easton.
And I'm Avery. This is a reminder that, as always, high school FCA and Teens for Christ will be meeting in the old gym at lunch today. Everyone is invited.
Now, if you'll please join us for a moment of silence.
Would you please stand for our Pledge of Allegiance to the American flag? Attention, salute, pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
This broadcast is brought to you by Local Bank, Trucks for You, American Legion Frank Glad Post Number 20, Armstrong Bank, Bravado Wireless, Cornerstone Funeral Home and Crematory, Fort Gibson Education Foundation, Keith Hardware and Supply, Renfro Electric, Somax School of Music, Jeff Walker at Edward Jones, Max Drive-In, Tiger's Den, Burrow Post Frame Supply, Dr. Coy and Dr. Kimberly Durasset, G&H Outdoor Services, Green Country Lanes and Muskogee Skate Center, Michelle Mackey at Chenoweth and Cohen, New Direction Dental and Sleep Care, Simple Simon's Pizza, Sticks 4 Mile Stop, and Sticks Fort Quick Stop.
A few weeks ago, the intermediate elementary third graders hosted their annual Oklahoma Living Museum. Students are assigned people that are born in a great state or have great impact on some aspect of Oklahoma. After being assigned, they research facts, then finally write a short one-person speech.
During the event, students dress up as these famous Oklahomans with necessary props, and when the doors open, the visitors make their way through the elementary hallways, push the play button, and listen to the speech. I remember that night. I was author Bill Wallace. Do you remember what famous person you were?
I do. It was a long time ago, but I remember studying about Lucy Haskell. That was a lot of work, but looking back, it was pretty fun. Nice job to the entire third grade team. You guys and girls look great.
Hey, Avery, have you started thinking about prom yet? Did you get a ticket?
Of course. I'm super excited about the prom this year. Juniors and seniors, in case you did not know, prom tickets are on sale. They are $50 until spring break. After that, the price will increase each week until prom. See Miss Brannon before or after school to purchase a ticket. Prom is Saturday, April 6th.
And now, let's check in with Lily, as she had the chance to meet up with some seniors last week for some good info and good advice for the underclassmen out there. Lily?
From experience, there are many activities and events to do during your senior year. From college decisions, scholarship applications, grades, extracurricular activities, and time with family and friends. The list goes on and on. Let's see what some of the seniors of 2024 are planning for the next 3 months.
My plans after high school are to attend Missouri State University and major in exercise and movement science to become a physical therapist.
Some of the extracurriculars I was involved in high school were soccer, powerlifting, football, FCA, NHS, and Stuco.
Some advice I would have for some younger classmen is really just focus in your classes and make sure you're really taking the opportunities which the teachers give you.
Some advice I'd have for some underclassmen is take your ACT pretty early. Like, if you can take it between your sophomore and junior year, that's about when your score's gonna be highest because you have your geometry and algebra in there. So take it around then. I would say get involved also. Get involved in whatever you want to. Take any other club that you want to. Even if you want to just go to a meeting or just find some way to get involved. Just have something you can say, oh, I was in this in high school. And then also, I would find one thing that you can be in for service hours in high school. For me, I volunteer for my church, so every weekend I'm watching little kids, so I get 2 service hours a week out of that. Just find something that you can consistently volunteer with, and you'll have fun with it, and you'll get all your service hours.
And I'm Lily reporting for TigerVision News.
The weather has been really nice lately, and it only gets better this weekend. High temps in the upper 60s tomorrow and the upper 70s for Sunday, with lows only in the 50s. Next Monday and Tuesday are the lower 80s, and the morning lows will be from the 50s to 60s. Then a wake-up call Wednesday as a cold front makes its way to Green Country. Falling temperatures with highs in the upper 40s and a 30% chance of rain and very windy conditions. For Leap Day Thursday, it will be below freezing in the morning, but will leap back up to the 50s for daytime, but the winds will still be hanging around. As always, we would like to thank our News on 6 for this week's weather graphic. We will be right back after a word from one of our sponsors.
Cornerstone Funeral Home and Crematory wish to personally invite you and your family to come tour the newest funeral home and the only crematory in Muskogee. Cornerstone welcomes the opportunity to answer any questions regarding planning and pre-arrangements for you and your loved ones. At Cornerstone, you'll find a helpful professional staff and beautiful surroundings. Come experience the difference at Cornerstone Funeral Home, 1830 North York, Muskogee, where you will find faces you know and reputations you trust.
And now let's see what's happening in the fort and around the world.
In the fort, a big congrats to our own Fort Gibson Intermediate Elementary, as they have once again proven themselves to be among the best schools in the state by earning the prestigious title of Great Expectations Model School for an impressive back-to-back-to-back third time. Congrats to everyone involved, including students, teachers, staff members, parents, friends, and family.
In the state, how about a birthday party? 200 years in the making. Tickets are now on sale at fortgibson.com for our town's Bicentennial Bash that will host a craft show, food truck part, and live music. Mark your calendars for April 20th. Get your tickets and have a full day of entertainment at the soccer complex.
In the nation, California's Yosemite National Park is famous for its giant, ancient sequoia trees and impressive rock formations. But from mid to late February, the park's main attraction is Horsetail Fall. During this time, the setting sun hits the seasonal waterfall at just the right angle, creating the illusion that it is on fire. This year, the natural phenomenon known as the firefall is estimated to happen between February 9th to 25th.
In world news, earlier this month, 6 single Nike Air Jordans worn by basketball legend Michael Jordan fetched $8 million at an auction. The jaw-dropping price set a new global auction record for game-worn sneakers.
We will be right back after a story about a leadership change at the ELC, a word from one of our sponsors, followed by Aidan with more of your favorite dad jokes.
Right before the winter break, Miss Holderby, the Early Learning Center principal, retired after many years in education. Taking over the ELC is Mrs. Cheryl Hill. Miss Hill has been employed with Fort Gibson Public Schools for many years and various positions, but this is her first principal role.
Well, Fort Gibson Early Learning Center has a pretty amazing track record for success with the things that we do with our students, so I just hope to continue that. I also hope to support the teachers in the things that they need in their classrooms to provide excellent world-class learning experiences for their kiddos, and just hope to continue to make Early Learning Center a fun place to be, to learn, and just grow every single day. Fun facts about me include that I am a diehard college football fan. I live and eat and breathe college football from September through the playoffs and the college football championship. I am an Arkansas Razorback. I'm very proud to be a University of Arkansas alumni and support the Razorbacks in everything that they do. I want my students to know every day when they walk through the doors at ELC that they are cared about and they are loved and that they have a safe environment. I also want everybody here to know that everybody is capable of learning something new and that every day we can do great, good, excellent things to take care of each other.
We are excited for Mrs. Hill and look forward to what the ELC does next. I'm Trey, reporting for TigerVision News.
Fort Gibson Education Foundation is a foundation that strives for student and education growth. We put forth every effort to assist our school to be the highest quality education system in the state. We offer our students the opportunity to build and grow in a healthy school environment. All donations given to the foundation are put directly back into the classroom for teachers and students, so we can give them as many opportunities as possible. The foundation, along with all of our students and teachers, thank you for your continued support. We are your Fort Gibson Education Foundation.
It takes a certain kind of humor to truly appreciate a good, solid dad joke. And by good, I obviously mean bad. Ridiculously bad. So bad that people are shaking their heads. That's how you know it's a good dad joke. Fortunately for those who appreciate such uncomfortable guilty pleasures in life, the dad joke segment is back for the 23-24 school year. So for all the dads out there, take it away.
Of all the inventions of the last 100 years, the dry erase board has to be the most remarkable.
How do you organize a space party? You plan it.
I don't know about you, but I like telling dad jokes. Sometimes he laughs. I'm Aidan Noblet, reporting for TigerVision News.
Thanks, Aidan.
And now it's time for On This Day in History.
On this day in 1940, Oklahoma's own Woody Guthrie wrote the song, "This Land Is Your Land."
On this day in 1945, 6 U.S. servicemen raised the American flag over Iwo Jima during World War II.
On this day in 1954, children received the first polio vaccine in the United States.
On this day in 1685, composer George Frederick Handel, a leading figure of the late Baroque music, was born in Germany.
On this day in 1895, the famous Tootsie Roll candy was first introduced by Leo Hirschfeld.
The English historian Edward Hallett Carr once described history as an unending dialogue between the present and the past.
Learning about our past is always so interesting to me. Now, let's get up to date on this week's Tiger Sports Report from our own Coach London and Mr. Wicks.
Hey, welcome into the Sports Report. Coach London, Jason Wicks, we're here in the boardroom. Big week for the swimmers. Went to state. And the girls, again, yeah. So the Lady Tigers finished up 7th overall. The Tigers finished up 9th. And some top finishers. There were lots of people that finished with some results, but we're just going to mention these top 4 or 5 here. 4th place, 400-meter freestyle relay with Audrey Staten, Emma Chase, Cassie Statch, and Aspen White. That's meters. That's not yards. No, it's a little bit longer.
Metric.
Do we have to say this in like some kind of British accent?
No.
Okay, no. 5th place, 200-meter medley relay on the guys' side. Zach Bates, Brody Massett, Michael Martinez, and Mario Briley. Individually, we have a 4th place in the 200-yard IM, correction, that's 200-meter IM, Brody Massett, and 3rd place in the 100-meter breaststroke was also Brody Massett. Aspen White placed 4th in the 100-meter freestyle. So good luck. You can't say enough things about the swim.
No, they've had a great year all year, and just like they always do. Right. I mean, we got a lot of tradition. They've done a good job. You know, there's some other placers, individual, that placed a little farther down, but they were still in the top 10. So kudos to all of those guys. But, you know, our coaches, Coach Rowan and Coach White, did an unbelievable job. And that group right there, they work as hard as any group we've got and put in the time. And so, you know, the boys had a regional championship, you know, the couple of weeks before, and the girls were 3rd overall in regional. So, you know, they represented really well, and really proud of what they've accomplished year in and year out. So, you know, great job, swim team.
Yeah, proud of you guys. Our wrestlers competed in regionals at Clinton last weekend, qualified 6 guy wrestlers, and we had one that is going from the female side. That's Peyton Mullins.
Oh, yeah.
She's been there like 12 times in a row or something.
No, it's unbelievable. But the boys, you know, they were in regionals last week and at Clinton and, you know, qualified 6 guys for state. That's happening right now.
Right.
And so great job to those guys. And expect big things out of them as we go forward. Obviously, with Peyton Mullins, you know, her regionals was a little earlier in the week, and she was the 4-time regional champion, and now she's at state going for her 3rd state title in 4 years.
That's pretty good.
State champion, state runner-up. Now she's going for another gold, and so you know, you don't get that very often.
Right.
A chance to be 3-time state champion as an individual is rarefied air, no question. So we wish all our wrestlers good luck and excited for all of them.
Just a little name drop here. David Farmer, Jaden Johnson were 2nd at regional. And Trenton Bell, Stevie Vafeas were 3rd. Colt Horlick, Kyle Rye placed 5th. Colt was in 4th and Kyle was in 5th. So good luck to you guys at state.
Yeah.
Basketball, Lady Tigers and Tigers hosted Hilldale last week in the district championship game, and we won. I mean, the girls were outstanding. They played well. They won 61-36, and they're number 4 in the state, 19-5 overall. Our guys 16-8 on the season, and they swatted the Hornets with a final score 52-40. So third time this season that we brought the brooms to the Hornets.
It's never easy to beat somebody 3 times in one season, and so great job to both of our teams. Girls cruised and did their thing, and boys, Hilldale got off to a hot start with their guys hitting about everything they shot, and so our guys mentally tough hung in there, and then surged at the end and held them scoreless in the third quarter. So. I think that's a sign of improvement, obviously, in toughness, and so really proud of both teams getting those district championships.
They have the regional tournament this week, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Thursday night game last night. Didn't have the results at the time of this recording, but both teams took on Perkins Tryon, the Demons, and their boys are ranked number 4 in the state, and their girls are not
ranked, and the boys are really good. Only lost 1 time, so. Well, I know our teams are excited to play, and this is the best time of the year as far as basketball and wrestling, winter sports. So everyone's excited.
Yeah, and if you're interested in watching those games, FortGibsonTigers.tv, our TigerVision crew will have those games streaming live for you right here on TigerVision. Soccer had a big scrimmage this past week. Busy place around here.
Yeah, it was quite an event with Muskogee, Coweta rolling in, and I think that's our second scrimmage for our soccer teams this year, and they've got one more, and so. They're just getting cranked up and excited. We had a nice crowd out there, and so both our teams represented well, and looking forward to great things this year from both teams.
Yeah, that's going to be exciting to see how it's hard to believe that it's time for spring sports to start going, but, baseball's into it, softball, they're rolling, and now
time
soccer.
Seems to go faster the older I get. I don't know.
Well, it's got to be rolling then. Our bowling team, girls made the number 2 seed in regionals, and the guys made the number 2 seed in regionals. Girls fell to Bishop Kelly in the semifinals, 3-1. The guys took on Bishop Kelly. We took them down 3-1 as well. And then in the semifinals, we played Broken Arrow. Actually, in the finals, we played Broken Arrow, and the Bad Tigers beat the Good Tigers 3-1. We came off with a hot start. We were 1-0 and then just dropped 3 straight. So our guys did qualify for state, so congratulations to our guys. Back-to-back seasons on going to Bowling State. And, it's a little harder than people think.
Yeah, and it's fun.
It is fun.
I mean, who doesn't like to bowl?
Yeah.
I like the bumpers on the side, but you know what I'm saying? I don't think they allow those, but bowling's so much fun.
You don't use the orange-colored ball, do you?
Sometimes.
Okay, it's a little heavy
I
for you?
hate orange. Sorry, I hate orange.
But good luck to our guys going to state, and I think that's everything. Anything you got?
Busy week, busy time. Spring or winter's finishing up. In the playoffs, spring is cranking up, and you know how spring is.
It's sprung.
It's spring is sprung, and it's crazy as far as how many events we have, but it's exciting as heck.
Right. All right, we're going to send it back to the studio, Easton and Avery.
Thanks, guys. It's a busy time for our Tiger and Lady Tiger athletes. Good luck to you all.
All students 16 and over who are interested in giving blood at the Red Cross Blood Drive, to be held in the new gym lobby on Wednesday, March 6th, need to sign up for a time to give.
A sign-up sheet is available in Miss Keeling's room. Thanks for watching this week's episode. I'm Avery.
And I'm Easton. We hope to see you back here next week for more
TigerVision News.